Obtaining a job is the route to contributing to society and making a name for oneself. Therefore, it is vital that either through the effective use of a college degree or an alternative route, there is an end goal of making a life from the necessary skills and components accrued along the way. Getting involved in a community of like-minded individuals can elevate an individual to that of their peers. This elevation is what demonstrates rank and creed. Gaining experience and getting involved in organizations and activities that provide experiences will greatly elevate an individual in their attempt for jobs and eventual prosperous lives. Today I will be explaining the importance of obtaining experience in the field of study that you are in. The experience will lead to imperative exchanges of knowledge and skills that will benefit the individual for years to come. Gaining experience is not always easy, but is most definitely worthwhile and important. To help us understand the importance of gaining experience, we will begin by first breaking down the cost to the individual. Jobs have a nasty way of circling back to the origin and leaving the individual on the outside of this loop, feeling lost, abandoned, and no closer to becoming the person that they truly want to be. A catch-22, for those who don't know, can be defined as a paradox in which the attempt to escape makes escape impossible. Using this logic, obtaining a job and gaining experience becomes the status quo, where attempting to do one without the other just circles back to the origin of the system. To have a job, one needs experience, but only a job provides you with this experience. This repeats into infinity and can be quite mind-boggling. It boils down to the fact that the origin starts at gaining experience, then obtaining a job. Now that the difficulty of gaining experience and getting involved have been expressed, it is time to talk about the benefits of being involved or gaining vital experience. By doing the aforementioned, a person is taking the first steps to bettering their quality of life as well as the quality of their future life. Nourishment of the mind through thoughtful exchange provides for an incubation period before entering the workforce to grow professionally as well as personally. According to Mary Crawford from Motivist Learning, schools should be places where students develop strong interpersonal relationships and where they should always have a sense of constantly expanding their capabilities. This growth can and should be achieved to benefit those in the system. This time of first becoming involved to starting to leave for the workforce provides time for the individual to make vital mistakes and learn from those before being thrown into the harsher system. This incubatory period also allows for the shaping and molding of the individual by their mentors and surrounding. This molding and shaping is because getting involved and gaining experience in a field of study puts the people involved in direct contact with those who have a life filled with experience and knowledge to share. This pivotal role is the most excruciatingly important aspect of getting involved. The networking skills and structures set the individual up for success for the years to follow, providing a framework in which to elevate themselves and their framework using careful involvement. Despite what our society may be founded upon, it is not what you know in this world, but who you know. This does not mean that you do not need to know the necessary skills to perform your job, but there is an ease of hiring, retention, and promotion if you know the people who you work with. This has also led to an issue with becoming too focused on the education aspect of a degree. Due to this, there is a lack of time to spend networking and building vital relationships. These difficult, yet rewarding relationships will exchange knowledge and skills from the more sagacious to you. These exchanges will change the way that you think as well as the way you perform your actions. Once you have utilized the framework of individuals who raised you with them, you can begin to start to raise others below you who are worthy of being raised. This allows for a cushion of people above and below you who will try to work in the collective best interest, picking you for that vital position or picking you for that prestigious promotion. All of these factors have a tremendous effect on your outcome and the number of accrued tasks, jobs, and knowledge. Gaining experience and getting involved in organizations that promote the area of study for an individual can prove difficult but tantamount to success. Therefore, it is important to start out as early as possible and generate those crucial network and framework as society will possibly allow. That is because the success of the framework with an upkeep by the individual will be exponential if done correctly. That means that there is a large variance over time for changes that could mean the difference of being a member of that community to eventually leading the community itself.